What's going on, guys? It's the champ with Strider's Angels Esports, and I'm back with another sniper technique video. And we're gonna go over how to drag shot today. And I'm gonna use Call of Duty, but you can do this in PUBG, Counter-Strike, Valorant, any game that you're scoping in with a sniper rifle. So now that we're in the practice mode, let's recap on the techniques in my last sniping video. We went over first the most common way people aim, which is the hard scope. And hard scoping is when you kind of have a hallway or an area already ADS'd, and then you move your reticle to the target. And this is a really precise way of aiming, but it lacks speed and mobility. Then we spent our time focusing on quick scoping, which is really great for close range, kind of quick reaction sniping. And quick scoping is when you use that little dot in the center of your screen to aim rather than using your scope. And once you have that dot on your enemy, you just quickly right click and then left click. So today we're going to go over drag scoping, which is a much less known kind of sniping technique. And you use this technique when hard scoping the enemy will just be way too slow. And you also can't quick scope them because you can't kind of get that hip fire dot on top of the enemy before you zoom in. So let's use some kind of visuals, see what drag scoping actually is, and then we'll talk more about when you're supposed to use it. So when I drag scope, I'm actually going to be dragging my mouse past my target, and then when I see my target kind of enter my reticle, I'm just gonna fire off my shot real quickly. So it's kind of like a fast click timing technique, and it's a pure speed technique. So I'm not really looking to precisely flick and click on the target, but again, I'm gonna drag my mouse through or past my target, and once that target enters my reticle, I fire. So now when I'm showing you guys this, I'm kind of exaggerating my mouse motion by quite a bit. And so that's so that it's easy to see. And the reason I'm doing this is that in my gameplay clips, it can be hard in real time to kind of tell when I'm drag scoping because I'm not dragging my mouse 2 feet past the target. But I stop my drag after I shoot, which means I'm only dragging past the target a very small amount. So I made a visual here to kind of show you what my mouse motion looks like in my exaggerated training examples, and then what it actually looks like in the game. So hopefully you can kind of see it in a few of the clips. And this should make some sense on why we don't want to exaggerate our mouse motion in game, because even if you hit it really clean or a nice drag shot, if your cursor winds up pointing to the clouds, you're probably dead if there's someone else there. And as your comfort with the technique and mouse control improves, your drag shots will become more precise and there will be less wasted motion. So now we're going to talk about when you do use the drag shot, and this is a speed technique. And most times when we're going with speed techniques of precision, it's because we're in trouble. So this is a technique you tend to use when an enemy 100% sees you and he's going to start shooting. And if you take the time to hard scope him, you are 100% dead. Now in these speed scenarios, you would love to just quick scope him, but he might be offset from the center of your view, and you don't have necessarily the time to move your hip shot dot to him before scoping in and aiming, or he's just a little too far to aim accurately with the hip fire dot, so you need that scope. So in these type of situations are when then you scope in as you're moving your dot towards him, and you use that drag scope technique. And this also works really well when you're in a bad position and you want to get a fast shot off as you're moving to and from cover. So now that we have covered the drag scope technique, I'm hoping to see some crazy clips from you guys. And remember, here at Strider's Angels Esports, we're all about aggressive recon play, so no bushwookies allowed here. And if you're looking to further improve your sniping skills, be sure to subscribe to the channel for future content. And check out my Kovac sniping routines as they can really help to improve your mouse control. I'll see you guys in the Cold War beta this weekend. Champ out.